in the Orange County government. I know the title to this particular podcast is a little bit of clickbaitish. However, now that I've had some time to take in all the commentary, all the discussion about Chris Carmody contacting Senator Linda Stewart to create and sponsor legislation to prevent Orange County government, the county commissioners, and the mayor of Orange County government from determining the funding levels of Visit Orlando and forcing a supermajority vote to change any of the funding for Visit Orlando should be a concern for all residents of Orange County. And I say this because things don't happen in a vacuum. And there's been very little commentary from what I've heard from Senator Stewart in regards to why she sponsored legislation which pretty much cuts the commissioners' knees, cuts them off at their knees in home rule decision making. One of the things that Democrats, and Linda Stewart is a Democrat, the Orange County Board is dominated by Democrats. Democrats hoot and holler up and down I-4 about home rule. And for a Democrat like Senator Stewart to take this legislation and kneecap, just cut them off at the knees here in their decision making, just kind of blows my mind. And there's so many layers to this. And I heard what the commissioners, and particularly Mayor Jerry Demings, had to say about his decision to terminate the contract with GrayRobinson, the lobbying firm, who was being paid close to $80,000 a year for two lobbyists. I understood what they were saying in their decision making. The mayor has lost confidence in GrayRobinson, and because of their lobbyists working against the best wishes of Orange County government, their client. And the point I want to get to is that you, the public, have to understand the layers and the relationships and the incestuous relationships that our elected officials and the powerful businesses and business interests that they serve, the lobbying firms, the law firms, the developers, the nonprofits, include the nonprofits in this. It's all one big community. It's what Donald Trump would call the swamp, the Orange County swamp. The lobbying firm GrayRobinson represents Orange County government, and they represent the Central Florida Hospitality and Lodging Association. Two entities on either side of the Visit Orlando issue. And you got to understand that this exists in other ways, in other matters within Orange County government, within city government. And when you start peeling back the layers, and I'm still thinking this over, I'm trying to understand, the motive behind all this, and knowing that all this was going to come out. It usually does. It comes out in the open eventually. And someone had to connect to understand that this type of legislation or this proposal was being presented by Chris Carmody of GrayRobinson to Senator Stewart. Someone knew, and someone had a problem with it, and this is something that should be looked at very, very closely. It's one thing for Scott Maxwell, the Orlando Sentinel, to do one of his op-ed pieces. That's one thing. Or do his his opinion piece. That's one thing. But the follow-up, and this has got to, this is not one of those kumbaya moments within the local Democratic Party. And let me tell you, there should be some serious conversation about whose loyalties do not just our elected leaders have, but our Democratic elected leaders have. And are they really working in the best interest of our community? I'd love to sit down with Senator Stewart and find out the logic behind all this. There's hints that she may be running for Orange County Commissioner District 3. Her return to the county commission. That's a lot going on there. This is interesting, Orange County. I'm still doing a little investigative work. I'm still trying to understand what's the motive behind all this. I really don't understand. I really don't understand. And this may be something that may be detrimental to any political aspirations that Linda Stewart may have in the future. Wow. Politics is definitely a blood sport, and this is one of those moments that the bleeding may be starting. This is really intense. Frank DeToma, my guest on the David Washington show, we talked about this, had a little insight on Visit Orlando, the politics here in Orange County. We continued that conversation on You Can't Make This Shit Up recently. I'm sure we're going to have this conversation some more. There's some ideas that I have about continuing this education. It is an education, but continuing this conversation about the importance of tourism dollars here in Orange County. I'm thinking about some ideas, maybe a what do you call those things? A little book club, book review with Frank. Frank doesn't know yet, so I have to talk to him. But anyway, hey, we really appreciate you. We really do. So much is going on. It's just so much, and we really appreciate you. We have been blowing up. We have been going viral with some of our episodes, so we really appreciate you, our community, Ubuntu. We appreciate you, and this is great. This is really great, and please continue to comment. I personally comment on what you all have to say. Let's have those conversations. Let's think about what we're going to say before we actually put it in there, because I'm coming back at you with facts. So you got to understand that. Again, comment, like, share our comments, share our episodes, share our playlists. Let people know we are here. We are your political innovators. I'm David Washington. Hey, the Informer newsletter is coming out again. Check it out. Oh, speaking of which, some secret sauce here. J&W and our business partner, Door to Door I-4, we have come together and we are now able to close the loop. We gave you the data. We got the data available for you from L2, the best voter marketing data out there. And now we have the best canvassing app, eCanvasser, available to you, our clients at J&W Washington and Door to Door I-4. We get it all. We got it all. It's better than what you'll find by the partisan organizations. Just saying. Hey, we'll see you the next time. I'm David Washington. God bless.